My name is Nasime Saps.
This isn't the Chupacabra. Remind you. I just want to remind you. No, this is something huge. This is something that reminds me of the Mothman stories of Point Pleasant and how the Mothman has scared the living daylights out of me, because when I'm in the dark, I wouldn't want two big red eyes staring in at me from the window, tapping on the window. And then I look up and I see something hunched over with big wings, or a flying demon, or something. I don't want that anywhere near me.
What are these creatures that so confound us? From the Mothman to the Chupacabras, the Bigfoot, the some call us Sasquatch, legendary icons like monster mascots, the Loch Ness Monster, the Jersey Devil, creepy shadow people that'll make you tremble, paranormal species on every level. When they're unleashed, it's like transcendental. We haven't even started with the alien question, not to mention the fact they meet expectations. Observer effect, it's that spooky action, an electron, photon, quantum reaction. So often they appear as what people imagine. To fit our beliefs, it's how they're fashioned, the time and the culture from which they're choosing. So many costumes from which to choose from, hovering like vultures with black-eyed vision, scavenging on carcasses who give permission, open to inviting every superstition, tapped in and tuned to receive transmissions. The vision flipped into a virtual reality, dimensions rip here, the buzzing like a bumblebee, suddenly gripped with the fear that's unexplainable. Have you been tricked? It's surreal, it's unmistakable. What are these creatures that so confound us? From Mothman to the Chupacabras, the Bigfoot, the some call us Sasquatch, legendary icons like monster mascots, the Loch Ness Monster, the Jersey Devil, creepy shadow people that'll make you tremble, paranormal species on every level. When they're unleashed, it's like transcendental. Subtle with their schemes, these are spiritual beings, interdimensional, with three-dimensional teams, like a genie in a bottle that's fulfilling your dreams. Grant your wishes just to rip your soul apart at the seams, like the Slender Man's become the boogeyman of the past. Let's go back in time to see what kind of creatures were cast. The first aliens claimed they lived in clouds on the skies. Then we got telescopes and realized that they lied, and they were Quakers on the moon, the little green men, gray aliens, insectoids and reptilians, the fairies and the elves, leprechauns and the trolls, the goblins and the gnomes, the same stories told. Spirit apparitions, every specter and ghost, it's the same allegory from the days of old. We see through their mask, and despite the disguise, we recognize the species by the shape of their lies. Imprisoned in chains, in the days they hybridize, now the vision is changed and they wanna mechanize. They're making a decision to now pose as AI, possessing our computers and the robots they guide, inventing our beliefs to create the divide, and implanting the seeds for a global genocide, pretending that technology is really alive, like computer Ouija boards with the demon inside. What are these creatures that so confound us? From Mothman to the Chupacabras, the Bigfoot, the some call us Sasquatch, legendary icons like monster mascots, the Loch Ness Monster, the Jersey Devil, creepy shadow people that'll make you tremble, paranormal species on every level. When they're unleashed, it's like transcendental.
When I'm looking into subjects that really scare me, you have to go back far, really far, to dig up some of the scariest creatures, the scariest incidences of sightings and appearances. I mean, you know, we all know, you know, man has had his encounters with fallen angels.
You've been under investigation, Mr. Wordsworth. You are found to be obsolete. The purpose of this hearing is to make a finding in the matter and make a sentence accordingly. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
Your occupation?
A librarian.
A what? A librarian. Since there are no more books, Mr. Wordsworth, there are no more libraries. The field investigators in your sector have classified you as obsolete.
There soon may be a time when the robots come alive and the unavoidable battle of flesh and metal will arrive. When the computers made to serve us suddenly become aware through demonic-like possession that's been programmed and prepared to replace belief in God with a mechanical device that can change its shape and make a face just like the Antichrist. It's the evilest incarnation that promises transformation, the technological abomination that causes desolation. It's been prophesied to come alive, we've known it throughout time. From the book of Daniel to every sci-fi movie storyline. It's a collision course, and yes, of course, we've set our course to fail. It's an imminent conclusion in the making. Every detail has been analyzed and advertised and televised to see, to synthesize and mechanize mankind bionically. As our rights and freedoms crumble and our liberties deplete, how long before they pull our plug and make us obsolete?
There is no God. The state has proven that there is no God.
You cannot erase God with an edict.
You are obsolete, Mr. Wordsworth.
Lie. No man is obsolete.
You have no function. You're an anachronism, like a ghost from another time.
I am nothing more than a reminder to you that you cannot destroy truth by burning pages.
You're a bug, a crawling insect, an ugly, misformed little creature who has no purpose here, no meaning.
We may pretend we're in control, that we're still behind the wheel, but soon they'll take that too with the driverless automobile. And it will absolutely seem crazy to kids in future times that we actually could drive our cars and that it wasn't a crime. That once there was a day we weren't controlled by the machines. In the past when things were crafted by the hands of human beings, when patience was a virtue and quality was key, and the products we created were artistic and unique. In the age when books weren't digital and libraries were real, and the things we own were in the cloud but in our hands to feel. When photographs had solid mass and music was on vinyl, and people made the most of things before the word recycle. If something broke, you'd fix it, and there were parts you could replace, and the things you couldn't find or afford, then you would make. You were guaranteed.
You are obsolete, Mr. Wordsworth.
A lie. No man is obsolete.